Oh my god. I can't believe I'm back to filming on YouTube. Oh my god. I thought I'm gonna stop filming on YouTube because I'm in Tunisia and my videos are in English, so they don't go viral here because YouTube tests your videos in your country first. If they don't go viral, usually your channel ain't gonna go viral. So I decided to stop filming until I leave the country. Some plans changed. I'm staying here a bit longer and I cannot stay all this period without filming. And I thought to myself, even if I don't go viral, I want to film for my followers. Even if they're 20, even if they're 70, I don't care how small the number is. I even forgot how much I have right now. That's why I didn't say the number correctly. And even if the views are 10 people, I'm not gonna say, oh my god, I only got 10 views on my video. Actually, I'm not gonna think about it as money or going viral or anything. I'm gonna think about it like I helped 10 people. I have this thing where I always had this energy that heals people. Like literally, I will meet you right now and you're gonna come up to me and tell me your deepest, darkest secret that you don't tell anyone. And once my therapist told me this energy will drain you at some point and you have to stop letting people drain your energy by telling you their deepest griefs and all. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And then after a while I thought to myself, not many people have this gift, and I feel like God chose me to be a healer. So I'm gonna embrace this energy. I'm gonna keep posting videos to heal people. I'm gonna keep posting videos to help people thrive, because life is difficult and at some point we feel like people do not listen to us, or they either listen to you just to reply or they don't even listen. I want to start making videos to heal people too. I don't want to just heal my friends. I know this intro might be a little long. I'm so sorry about that, but I feel like I need to tell you this, guys, because I always had this vision. I want to be a successful content creator, and then things didn't go well. I literally sacrificed everything for this. I never had a plan B. I always had one plan and either it works or not. Why do I feel like crying, bro? So yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take to go viral, but I'm not gonna think about going viral. As I said, I'm just gonna think about film, help people, that's it. So guys, let's start this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Miriam's, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to stop your anxiety and the racing thoughts in your head. Before we start, please don't mind this towel on my head. I just watched the intro back and realized I look like a witch. Guys, I was taking a shower, okay? And I started this rice water mask. I will post on Instagram how to do it. It's really helpful and it's for people who want to grow their hair. Let's go back to the video. First thing is stop worrying about the future. I don't blame you when your hair travels to the future and you start seeing yourself living your dream, living in your dream house, driving your dream cars and having your dream family, because I realize that living in the future will steal your present moments. You cannot spend your life thinking about how you're gonna live in the future when you're doing nothing in the present. And trust me, that will not change anything but create more racing thoughts in your head, more anxiety, more stress. You're stealing your own happiness by doing this. If you want to stop your anxiety, you have to stop thinking about the future and live in the present. Trust me guys, many people are like, oh my god, I want to have this and this and this in the future. But you're doing nothing in the present about it to get it. You know what I mean? You're just thinking, you're just dreaming, but you are not trying to make a change in your present. which is actually going to create that future for you. Guys, stop living in your head. Look, I don't blame you because I know there's a voice in your head telling you to do everything. If you want to meet new people, this voice tells you, I don't want to meet new people, especially if you're an introvert. It's going to be so hard to socialize. And if you're going out with friends or whatever, you're like, oh my god, I don't look perfect, I didn't find the perfect outfit, my makeup is not good, my hair ain't hairing. Guys, you look tea, you look amazing. Like, oh my god, you know what? You don't have to be perfect. Don't live in your head. Look, I understand because I was the type of person that literally talks to this voice like 24/24. And I thought that was cool because at some point I read that people who talk to themselves are smart. I was like, wow, I'm really smart. But gosh, sometimes when you're too smart, it becomes unhealthy. Guys, this voice got me to a point where I got isolated from reality. I don't want to go out anymore, and even when I go out, I be enjoying the moment. And then this voice starts saying, you know, you shouldn't be here. You should be home learning a new skill or watching a YouTube video about trading or whatever. I never enjoy my present moments because of this voice. I started literally living in my head. And whenever I'm talking to a person and they say something wrong, my head is like, you know what? No, we shouldn't be talking to this person. No, we should discuss things. Guys, start going against this voice. Alright? You don't want to listen to it every time it tells you to do something. It's not always right. And trust me, it's just your mind trying to protect you. Trust me, guys, the more you listen to this voice, the more you're gonna pay more attention to it, it's gonna gain control over you and over your life. Start enjoying your present moments. Listen, if I shouldn't be here and I should be home learning a skill, then I will learn a skill when I get home. But I should stay with my friends. I should be out because I'm a person. And I deserve to have fun. 3, and this is gonna sound weird, guys, accept the racing thoughts instead of trying to stop them. Look, trying to stop your racing thoughts will not do anything but make them more. Alright? When you try to stop something, the opposite is gonna happen. So in this case, you will have to accept them. The reason you have racing thoughts is because your mind is trying to protect you. Guys, the human brain is very, very bizarre. And when the mind feels that you might be in danger or something might turn into a trauma, it does whatever it can just to protect you from it. So let's say you have anxiety because you're scared of something. This is why we have anxiety. It's your body telling you we fear that thing. So let's say you're scared of socializing. Okay, you don't want to socialize. Why? Because you're afraid of getting hurt. So your mind here is saying, do not socialize, be an introvert, be at home, isolate yourself, let's be in our comfort zone. Why? Why whenever you try to get out of your comfort zone, your mind starts saying these things? Because it is trying to protect you from getting hurt. So at this point, you're not gonna try to stop it. You're gonna try to say this. My mind is just trying to protect me. Dear mind, I understand, but don't worry. You can calm down. We are safe. Always remind your brain that you are safe. And yes, I know your brain is not a person, but we respond, and it responds in a good way. Guys, talking to your brain literally decides the shape of your brain. If you tell yourself that you hate your brain every single day, it's going to have a different shape from when you tell your brain you love it every single day. And this is an experiment a brain doctor did, and I watched this as a documentary. Since that day, I started talking to my brain, and guys, oh my god, it understands. It literally responds. Even when I'm having headache or something, I'm like, dear brain, please, I have headache. Can you calm that down? Do whatever you can. I swear it's gonna sound delusional, but it works. Guys, the human body is extremely powerful. We do not realize the power within us. Whenever you're going out, remind yourself to be calm. Tell it that you are safe so your nervous system stays calm. So let's say you have a dream that you want to get to. For example, you want to be rich, you want to move to your dream country. So your mind is like, whenever you're being somewhere resting, your mind is like, oh my god, get up, do something, take action. You have to learn something new. You have to do something about our dream. Why? Because your mind is trying to protect you from getting hurt in case you grow up and don't get that dream. But whenever your mind does this, you don't get up and work. It's actually gonna be the opposite, because you're gonna feel like, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you're not gonna do it just because you're gonna feel like, I don't want to feel obliged to do something, you know? So every time this happens, say, every thought I get is just a cloud passing in my head. I don't have to ignore it. It's just my mind protecting me, and I'm safe. Guys, I swear I was this person. Their minds never shut up. No, I don't know, but the world feels beautiful when your brain is shut. This actually helps you not live in your head. The reason you're living in your head because you have this voice that doesn't shut up, but when it does shut up, you can finally go out in this world and socialize with people. And it's beautiful. And I realized we don't have to fear people. I always had this thing where whenever I socialize, I feel like I'm scared or something. I never realized why. Then I was like, we're all humans. Like, what's the worst that can happen? And oh my god, people literally are obsessed with me now. And when I say obsessed, I mean it. Not with looks, not with perfume, but with personality. Guys, like, first, you can be authentic when you tell yourself that you're safe. And when there's no racing thoughts that influence you and how you talk, you're gonna look so confident in front of people. People are gonna like you. Trust me, humans are not scary, after all. Do what scares you. Guys, look, I just said that your brain tries to protect you from danger. So when you have anxiety, that doesn't mean that thing you want to do is wrong. It's just your mind trying to protect you. So do what scares you. As long as it doesn't ruin your health, as long as it's not something that gets you to hell, do it. Fuck it, Tell your mind that you're safe and do it. Either it's trading, starting your business, talking to your crush. What's the worst that can happen? That thing will fail? Okay, I will move to the next thing. Like, what? Your partner is gonna say no? I don't want to talk to you? I have a girlfriend? Okay, I will move to the next. Your business failed? Open another one. Guys, oh my god, you have no idea how many times I failed in businesses. I don't know, to be honest, I'm still failing. I mean, this thing hasn't failed yet, but hasn't worked yet. I hope it works. Also, going viral, I didn't go viral instantly, and now I'm like, whatever. If it goes, goes. If it doesn't, at least I'm helping people. And, well, I got rejected by many boys, But now I changed my mindset. I was like, no, I'm on the pedestal. Men come to me. Men worship me. Men worship the ground I walk on. Guess what? That's what I attracted. You learn lessons from things that you fail. And that's the beauty of life. Sometimes something might look scary, but it teaches you a lesson. And it's beautiful. Start socializing. Guys, in case you couldn't get rid of the racing thoughts, even though you did what I told you, start socializing. Look, the reason you are living in your head is because there's no people that oblige you to live in reality. So if you tried accepting the racing thoughts, and even though you did that, they did not stop, let people stop them. Look, if someone else is talking to you, your head will not be able to talk to you because you're too busy discussing with others. The more people you meet, you're gonna get out of your comfort zone. Oh my god, guys, there's nothing more beautiful than socializing with people who are like-minded, people who are successful in their life. Like, at this point, you are really going to want to be with these people. So your head is telling you, you have to be successful, you have to take action, you have to do things, and it doesn't shut up. But when you find out that you're actually meeting up with people that you want to be like, gosh, it's gonna shut up. And you're gonna get out of this thing of living in your head. This one is very common. Stop allowing social media to influence you and your mood. Look, those short videos of TikToks and Reels on Instagram, every video is like, I don't know, 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds your mood changes. This video is about a woman who lost her baby or her baby passed away. So now, oh my god, like you're sad and all. And then the next video is about a dog dancing and you're like, oh, this is funny. And now you're laughing. And these moods just keep switching up with every video. And then let's talk about the phase of the depressed videos on Instagram that are like, man, I'm done with these people. I better be at home by myself and drink my cup of coffee. Life ain't worth it. With a sad song. And you're like, you know what? You're right. Even though you know they're not. Many videos like this will affect your mood, will make you depressed. Guys, short videos are one of the most reasons you have anxiety and racing thoughts. Because your mind watched too many videos in one day, or even say in 1 hour, and now it has the thoughts of all these videos all at once. And obviously you are not going to be able to determine your mood. Like, are you sad, happy, what are you? These platforms are designed to access you in any way possible. Oh, and there's these videos of motivation with this song, oh, you know, with these beautiful cars, Dubai life. Like, I love Dubai. It's my dream to move there, you know? But I don't watch those videos anymore. Oh my god, they get you hyped up. Like, yes, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna have that life. What are you doing about it? Watching videos? That's how you're gonna get that life? By watching videos like that? You're just creating more racing thoughts. Nothing more. Literally yesterday I installed this app that blocks Reels and TikTok scrolling after 30 minutes. So every single day I have 30 minutes only on each app. TikTok, I don't really open it that much. Usually I'm on Instagram Reels. But I did this because I realized first it affects my memory. Guys, I'm this type of person that has good capacity to memorize things. Like, I can literally memorize 10 papers fully written word to word. And yes, I can still do that, but no, my memory, and like before, and whenever I quit Reels for like a week, my memory is back to exactly how it was. So I realized this thing is attached to Reels, and this thing is giving me more racing thoughts and giving me anxiety. Whenever I stop it, I go back to a normal person. So guys, install these apps. This is not sponsoring, it's nothing, I'm just advising you. There's apps like called No Scroll or Start Free. Stay Free, sorry, it's Stay Free. They basically block these platforms and you can still watch the Reels and the DMs your friends send you. But they will help you so much. First, make time for yourself, and second, stop these racing thoughts. Write down your thoughts and speak loudly to yourself on how to solve them. Guys, whenever you hear something, let's say you heard, you're lazy, get up. You're gonna get up and write down. You're lazy, get up. Okay, why did I hear this? Talk to yourself loudly. It is so important to talk to yourself loudly or to yourself in the mirror. Why did I hear this? What does my mind want me to do? Do this? Okay, write down what you need to do and schedule a time to do that, okay? This will calm your mind down because your mind is gonna feel like, okay, he listened, so it's good. Let's say you're going out to meet up with a new group of people, your friends group, all right? And you're nervous, so you're gonna write down, why am I nervous? Why am I hearing like, I don't want to go, I want to stay home? Why? Because I want to stay in my comfort zone. My mind is scared of socializing because of the fear of getting hurt or the need of wanting to stay in my comfort zone, but my comfort zone is not going to get me anywhere. This is how you talk to yourself. Over time, your mind is going to understand. Over time, your mind is going to feel heard by you. These racing thoughts are going to calm down. Guys, oh my gosh. This is probably the most important one amongst all the points we talked about. Guys, fix the root. We cannot fix the leak if we can't find the hole in the pipe. At some point, there's something that led these racing thoughts. Some people get PTSDs from things which is basically a trauma from something that happened, and this is why it leads to anxiety and racing thoughts. So if you do not heal the root, you cannot fix the racing thoughts. What we did earlier works, okay? The dealing with the racing thoughts, the acceptance, but this is so important. You have to find the root. Why do you have these racing thoughts? What thing that hurt you so much that led to racing thoughts? What's this big trauma that led to your mind not calming down every time you try to do it again? Some people got into relationships of 3, 4, or 5 years and decided that's the love of their life. That's it. They're gonna get married to them. And boom, something happened. Their partner cheats or whatever, and they have trust issues forever. They cannot be in a relationship again without racing thoughts. Every time they're with a person, their mind is like, you can't love them fully. They're gonna cheat on you again, just like the last one. Guys, I'm gonna ask you a question, because this question fully changed my vision, my perspective to life. I had an alcoholic, abusive dad. I never liked him. I don't live with him currently. And I always had this thing where I cannot trust men because of him, because in my mind, all men are like him. And I met my boyfriend, my current boyfriend, and he's so sweet. He treats me like a little girl. But at first, I was always careful, like, what if he's like my dad? What if he hurts me like my dad? Whenever we argue, in my mind, it was like, he's definitely like my dad. All men are the same. And then I told this to my therapist, and she was like, your dad is a bad person. But are all dads bad in the world? I was like, no, there's very sweet dads. I wish my dad was like that, you know? She was like, exactly. Not all boyfriends are the same. Not all men are the same. I know many men are fucked up, guys, but not all. If someone hurt you, that doesn't mean everyone is the same. Exactly with teachers. Some teachers are very mean, are very rude. Some teachers are very sweet. You literally want to go just to meet them. So you have to heal this. If someone hurt you, you have to accept it and say, this is a lesson I had to learn, but that doesn't mean I am going to learn this lesson every single time. Maybe twice you're gonna have to learn this lesson, because sometimes the universe teaches you a lesson and then teaches it to you again just to know if you're gonna fall in the trap again or you learned from it. Once you show the universe that you learned from something, it's not gonna happen ever again. I swear it's not gonna happen ever again. You have to sit with yourself and fix the root. If you cannot do this by yourself, you can go to a therapist. I'm the type of person that's very self-aware. Even when I go to a therapist, I literally tell her what's going on with me, why I'm feeling like this, how I can solve it. And the therapist just sits there and listens to me. Because I literally do my entire diagnosis by myself. So I realized I do not need a therapist probably, unless it's something that needs, I don't know, like true hypnosis or something. But when it comes to talking to myself, I'm really good at this. If you don't need a therapist. If you can't and you feel like you need someone to talk to you to bring these things, to bring the root on the surface, I suggest going to a therapist. And once you heal the root, once you accept the truth, why that happened, the racing thoughts are gonna stop, the anxiety is gonna stop, because you're going to tell your nervous system that you're truly safe now, you dealt with that thing, and you're now ready to experience what scared you once again. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope I healed you today. I suggest starting to apply these things, and I love you so much. Bye bye.